5, we're going to get new information about two separate triple shootings over the weekend, one which ended in the death of a 16-year-old boy. Right now, police say it's still early in the investigation and they don't have any new details to release in either case. The first shooting took place on Southbury's Way, that's just off Vickers. 3 people of unknown ages were shot there, and the second happened a few miles away on Austin Bluffs Parkway. In that case, 3 juveniles were hit, including 16-year-old Nate Chazowski, who was killed. No arrests have been made in either case. And now many are wondering if the kids and teens in our community are safe, and some worry that gang activity might be on the rise in southern Colorado.
News 5's Allison Zimmerman joins us in studio tonight to tell us how a Colorado Springs couple is actually working to keep the kids out of these very dangerous situations.
Yeah, that's right, Rob and Elizabeth. Lisa and Estevan Medina were both involved in gangs many years ago. And then as Estevan thought his life was over with a liver disease, he turned things around. Their organization now sees hundreds of at-risk kids every year, hoping to help them make better choices.
It was like, okay, now we need to change.
Many years ago, Lisa and Estevan Medina found themselves in a tough place.
I was no angel. At my teenage years, I was very rebellious.
Estevan was in a gang and says he made a series of bad decisions.
A lot of the kids that are involved in gangs and stuff like that, they're looking for acceptance, a place to belong.
Lisa married him while he was in prison, and then he was diagnosed with a liver disease. With just months to live, he decided to turn his life around.
I got a second chance, and with that second chance, like I wanted just to share my story with kids about the gangs, about, you know, just that whole lifestyle.
So the couple created Second Chance Through Faith.
Kind of makes me just sad that our community has gotten kind of to this point.
They believe gang activity is becoming more common.
This is a beautiful state, and you know, we sometimes people don't want to acknowledge the fact that there is a problem like that.
I will say that we do see a lot more youth getting a hold of weapons, and they're not afraid to use them.
Some of these kids they see are as young as 10 and 11 years old.
They're gonna try to do things that they think are gonna impress the bigger homies.
That to me is very devastating, because that means that they're in the hands of people that are too young, that can just pop off out of anger or retaliation.
Through activities and mentoring, the group hopes to eliminate some of the more trying times.
Maybe give them some hope or direction or guidance, you know, to let them know that there is something out there different than what they're doing.
From people who know all too well what it's like.
It's just tragic, and we're just here to help.
The organization says it is actively working with other programs that help at-risk teens and kids. The Medinas say about 7 in 10 people who go through this do find success outside of gangs. Rob?
Allison.